Hey everyone, it's Miss Garcia. This is going to be the video for the week, so you do need to pay close attention to everything that I say in this video, and you do need to make sure to watch it. So first and foremost, you're going to go into your class, and you are going to look for the first 9 weeks. Now, be informed that this is the last week of this first 9 weeks, so you do need to have in any and all missing work to me no later than Wednesday. I am not taking any more late work after Wednesday. I've given you guys more than enough time to work on it and get it to me, so you do need to get that in by 11:59 on Wednesday. I will send out a an update, and an email just to make sure everybody does know. So for this week, of course, you're going to go to the week of October 12th. And it does look a little bit different than normal. There's not as many days in here. There's a couple of reasons. One, we were off yesterday, so there was no need for that day. But days 2 through 4 are going to be the exact same. I'm not going to change anything to them, and this video will apply to all 4 days, and even to day 5. So let's check out our daily objectives for these days. You are going to demonstrate mastery of the persuasive pre-writing and writing process through the completion of a persuasive essay. This is portion 1 of your project, so you do need to make sure to get that completed. And then you're going to synthesize prior and newly acquired knowledge into a cohesive, informational, and persuasive visual media project. Remember that cohesive means that it comes together nicely and makes sense. Please do not confuse Miss Garcia. Her head already hurts. So make it as cohesive as possible. So basically that means you're going to use the class time to work on your Unit 2 final project and to ask Ms. Garcia for assistance when needed. You will have these days all week long to be working on this project. Therefore, there is no reason why you do not get the completed project in to me by 11:59 on Friday evening. Okay, Friday is a short day, but even so, you should be able to actually submit your project while in class, to be honest with you, because you knew on Friday what was coming, and now you have had this entire week to complete it. So let's take a look at the rest of the information. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible so that you do have time to work. How quick? Like Naruto doing a ninja run quick. And if you can tell right here in the small print, I will give anybody an additional 10 points to their lowest formative grade if they can tell me what literary device I just used. And that's to any and all students. It's not a first come, first serve. This video is going to go right here so that you will have it so that you can review it when needed or if you have any questions. I also included the project overview that we did go over on Friday. If you have any questions about that, please ask me. Or if you need a recap on it, please go back to Friday's folder and go ahead and view that video. I also put some additional resources right here. Here is the actual project overview. All you have to do is hit the start button and it will take you through step by step of what I'm requiring. Some things I do want to clarify. I did have some questions about certain types of acronyms or language when talking about the social reforms. As long as it is used appropriately and is in context with the social reform. I am going to be the only one reviewing these. However, if some of them are really good, I would like to demonstrate them and show them off to other people. But please be mindful of the language and the acronyms, and it does have to be in context. What does that mean? It means it has to be related to it. If you have any questions or you're not sure, always ask, and I will be sure to answer you. I also went ahead and included the MLA paper setup step-by-step video. This is an older video, but it's still very relevant, and it's very helpful because your writing does need to be in MLA format in a Word document, so that's very important. So if you do have any questions about this project and this week, you do need to ask me. I am going to be available both in person, obviously in class, and during tutoring, and through Zoom during my class times, which is 1st, 3rd, and 5th. But if for some reason you need me outside of those class times, many of you know that you can just email me and I will set up a time to meet with you. And then, of course, I'm going to be here for each of my tutoring sessions. Okay, so I do say Garcia out here, but I do have a little bit more to tell you before this video is done. My virtual learners, do not forget to do your daily attendance. You will not see all 3 of them at once. You will see them pop up on each day. Make sure to complete that so that I have it. And also continue to do the link where you put the P for present. I'm having you guys do the attendance here within Schoology so that I can have a backup, because I do know that there have been some issues with the attendance. And this will just make it much easier for me to make sure that you are actually in Schoology in my folder on that day. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. So let's go ahead and take a look at day 5 so that you have an idea of what's going to be going on with that. Now, normally I have it set to where you will not see the day 5 until Friday, but I'm changing it up this week. I'm having it opened as of tomorrow, or today actually, so that you can actually go through and look at the rubrics and the requirements for the assignments. So the daily objective for that particular day, again, is to demonstrate mastery of persuasive pre-writing and writing process through the completion of a persuasive essay, and to synthesize prior and newly acquired knowledge into a cohesive, informational, and persuasive visual media project. And then your actual objective is to turn in the 2 assignments for the Unit 2 final project by 11:59 p.m. today, or October 16th. There's the writing portion and the visual media portion. Both the Unit 2 and the first 9 weeks end on Friday. So you need to make sure, again, to have everything into me by Wednesday and this final project in by Friday. So what you're going to see here is there's 2 different assignments. The first one is the writing portion. Within the writing portion assignment, this is where you're going to upload your Word document with the completed essay and also images or scans of your pre-writing. Or if you do the pre-writing on a Word document, I want to see that too. So I do outline everything that's needed here. The writing portion is 50% of the overall project grade. You're going to write a persuasive essay following the writing process and format that takes a stance on whether or not social media can be used in a beneficial way to promote awareness of your reform or issue. So you're going to demonstrate the pre-writing process. It must be in a Word document, must be in MLA format, and again, in the folder that says day 2 through 4, you can look at that video for some guidance. It will be graded utilizing the English to EOC Star Writing Rubric, which you will see within this assignment. And if you're working in pairs, remember that each member does have to submit their own original essay for credit. And here is the essay prompt. And then again, here is the EOC rubric. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Okay, so that's the first portion. The second portion is the visual media portion. Again, this is also 50% of the overall grade. So students will create a visual media entry using social media to support their social reform. Entries can be created utilizing TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook. For those without social media or are uncomfortable with these platforms, entries can be submitted through YouTube, PowerPoint, or Prezi. If you're not sure what Prezi is, let me know. It's a pretty cool program. The entries must include information about your social reform, demonstrate why people should support your social reform, provide images or music tied to your social reform, utilize at least 2 of the rhetorical appeals, acknowledge the opposing view of your social reform, include a call to action in order to support your social reform, and be within the time frame of 1 minute to 5 minutes for media videos, which includes TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or YouTube, or 5 to 10 slides presentation either on PowerPoint or Prezi. And on Prezi, it's Zooms. So I will explain that to you if you are interested in Prezi. So that's the first part of the visual media portion. There is a second part. Each entry must also include a videoed response using the Schoology video recording capability that answers the following questions. Why did you choose this particular social reform, and why is it important for others to know about it? Are there any biases you might hold about your social reform? Where does your stance and social reform fall on the bias spectrum? Did your visual media entry hold any fallacies? Does your social reform have any ties to the forms we've discussed in class? If you can't remember which ones those are, go back and look at that timeline. And if so, which are they? I do provide step-by-step instructions on how to submit. You do need to follow these in order. And this is going to be really important to make sure that you get everything that you need. So you are going to hit the submit assignment button. Then you're either going to upload your video as an attachment, or you can provide the link to your video here. I know sometimes like TikTok and those, they will only provide a certain link. Okay, so for Snapchat, you will need to download your video to your own files and go ahead and upload that. That one is a little bit more complicated. So then you're going to record your video response to the final questions. You'll hit the microphone, and then you're going to go ahead and do an audio and video. Now remember, you can work on this portion in pairs and submit the same audio videos. Here's the issue though. When it comes to recording the video, you do have to do it twice. So it won't let you do it for both. Or what you can do is say, hey, Miss Garcia, I am partnered with so-and-so, and we attach the videoed responses to my assignment. That way I can count it for both. Okay, but you do need to make sure that I know who your partner is, or maybe both of you can be in the picture so that I can give you both credit. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And then once you've uploaded or linked your video presentation and have inserted your recorded responses, you're done. Here is the rubric. I do want you to pay close attention that I am giving points for effort and creativity. That's very important to me. You need to be showing effort. This actually I'll be paying attention to all week, especially for those students that are in class. If you're not utilizing my class time properly and you're kind of just chilling out, well, that's really going to hurt you on your effort grade. I really need you to be working hard on this project so that you can demonstrate to me that not only are you guys knowledgeable about everything in Unit 2, but that you are improving your work ethic. And also that, I need to go ahead and be mindful when maybe in the future you are running behind. I can say, hey, this kid works really hard for me, is always putting in the effort, so maybe I can work with you in the future. So remember that effort does go a long way, not just in my class, but in all classes. So also on day 5, my virtual learners, do not forget to do your attendance. And then once you've turned in your project and you've made sure you have turned everything into me, you are golden, you are good, you can relax and just, work on some other class stuff. But really make sure that you have everything in for me. There is no reason why you should not be able to complete this project again by Friday, by 11:59. All right, guys. Well, again, if you have any questions, just let me know. You can reach me through email, as many of you do, or through Zoom, or in person. Again, I will be holding my tutoring times. So if you have any questions for that, or if you need to make a special appointment with me, just let me know. Good luck, guys.